Welcome Perfect People Search Team. This is another video where we will use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find the leads. I'll explain what is the objective of this search. This is a lead generation activity for one of our client in the USA, where we are looking for CXO level CXO level people from these companies in this spreadsheet who were there at certain designations when their company has filed for an IPO, where the company filed for an IPO and became public, right? So for this search, we'll be using Sales Navigator because Sales Navigator has some features which are better to find the leads, and LinkedIn Recruiter has a better useful for finding the candidates. There is a difference between filters, the way filters are displayed and used. So here the objective is to find the people with CTO, CEO, CMO, CHRO, Chief HR, Human Resources Officer, Chief Product Officer or Product Leader, and CRO, Chief Revenue Officer. Now we'll do this search for first company, the trade desk. Now for this particular search, client has already given some names. So they may be CEO or founders. So it is ready-made data. We just need to ensure they are there in the company right now, or they were there in the past. They might have left the company and right now they are somewhere else, but they were there in the company and at these designations. So let's say Dev Pickles. So we now it is a ready-made name, and we'll find this Dev Pickles using Google. So we copy the name, we go to Google. Now there are two ways of doing it. Not all the CEOs or CTOs are always on LinkedIn. Some CEOs are they keep their profiles private, and some are available on their company website. So there are two ways of doing it. I will again do it. So I will just change this Jeff Green with Dave Pickles, then Jeff Green. So I will remove Jeff Green because I was doing something else before. The trade desk site LinkedIn.com. This is the query. Then what happens? Google only shows people from LinkedIn.com. So if I say Dave Pickles, the trade desk is the company name. Just for the sake of ensuring that we are focusing on the right company, we'll put inverted commas. So if we put enter, then it is, hold on, yeah. So see here, the first search is Dave Pickles, Santa Barbara, California, right? And let's open this profile again. I can see here that in Crunchbase he is shown as a CTO. Then in the on the company website also in the leadership page they are showing Dave Pickles. So he seems to be also founder. So he would be there still in the company. So we'll open his LinkedIn profile, which is first in the search. It's taking time. So he is a CTO and founder. So he would be there in the company when the company has filed for the IPO. This company has filed the IPO in the month of September 2016. It's almost 5 years back. We just need to ensure right now it's taking time because of some reason. Okay. So he's there for 11 years, 5 months. So June 2010 till now he is a CEO. Sorry, CTO. So he's there in the company. So now what we do, Dave Pickles, we confirm that he was the CTO of the company. So we copy it here. But what we have to do, see, we have to make it, the layout needs to be proper. So we make it proper and then we copy his LinkedIn profile link from this window and we hyperlink it. So we select the whole thing by double clicking in the cell, you can hyperlink it. Click on the link and you just copy the link. So Dave Pickles is copied. We have Jeff Green, same thing we'll do with Jeff Green. Now we already taken the Company name, we just changed the name with Jeff Green. I had already checked this. So Jeff Green is, again, he is CEO. Jeff Green is the CEO of the company. So he's seen, of course, he would be working in the company. So it is confirmed that he's working with the company. So we will copy, okay, Jeff Green name here. Double click. So what happens is that the layout remains the same, or sometimes it gets disturbed. So Jeff Green is still there. I had seen it before, but let me show you. So I copy the link here, I double click it. Control C is better than using the mouse. When I go here, since I know it, I show you, but I hyperlink it. Okay. So two people we found directly using the date, because this is just a confirmation that okay, they are there and they are there right now. That is not important. They should be there in the company when IPO was filed. Of course, he is a founder CEO, so why he would leave, right? So he would be there. Okay. Yeah. CEO, since beginning he is there. So we found two people just like that in few minutes. Remember, sometimes you don't have to even put site linkedin.com, because we need to put site linkedin.com. So the LinkedIn profile comes first. But even if you put Jeff Green, the trade desk, most of the time it will still show the link from LinkedIn. Plus, it will take the page from company page. See here, our leadership Jeff Green. So there are double confirmation even on Wikipedia. The person is there. So there is a double confirmation of that we are talking to the right person. Now, so we found two people. Now we need to find the CMO, that is Chief Marketing Officer. So we'll go to LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I have this LinkedIn Sales Navigator open here. What I have done, I have already saved one filter. I'll explain that filter. When you come to Sales Navigator, if you want to see all the filters, always remember to click it here. So you will see all the filters available in Sales Navigator. Now, what I have done, I have already done some search yesterday. So I have saved the filter. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Since saved searches, I was looking for this option. Okay. I have this version. I have created two versions. Both. This is the search. So what I have done now, here comes the whole thing. So what I have done, I have selected the location as United States. It comes when you type it here. You start typing here. Get it? United States, which I already done. Then I have taken the company as Confluent, because that time I was searching for Confluent. Now let's do it trade desk. Now there are two things here very important. Is that sometimes there are companies with same name, so we need to ensure that we are talking to the right. Sorry, we are searching for the right company. So let's say the trade desk. If you click here, you get to know the logo of the company. So there is a LinkedIn company page link here. So you can click on that. This is very important step. This is not so important for this search, because we are talking of all the public listed companies, and they are very particular about their copyrights or trademarks. So they protect their name. So once one company is public listed, hardly any company can have the same name. So when we say the trade desk, you will have the same company. But while searching, I also found some other company with only trade desk, right? So the logo you have to remember. This is the logo. Suppose you don't have, you can also search on Google to look at the logo of the company. It's a trade desk. This is an additional step where you need to be doubly sure that you're the trade desk, right? So the logo is, see here, the logo is matching. Okay. So we are talking about the right company. Now what I am going to do, what I have done here, couple of things. So let's talk about first titles. Now what is the objective? We need to find people with these titles: CEO, CTO, CMO. So best way to do is to creating a template, search template or search filter. Now in search filter, what happens? The objective is to find the people from certain companies. So we can first set the titles. So I have selected all the relevant titles. I have selected CEO, Chief Executive Officer, and all the titles here. And I have selected the long form and the short forms of the titles because for one company I just put Chief Executive Officer and their CEO did not come. When I put CEO, so the short form, abbreviated version, I got the CEO. So just not to lose the person, I have taken like this. So I have taken now. There is a chance that the person might have left. Though these companies are have filed for IPO 5 years back, there is a chance that after the IPO the person left by catching his stock options or anything like that. And that's why the person with this title, currently or in the past, that's why current or past I selected. Okay, see here, right? Current or past, and the location I have selected is United States. And now here we have to look for the company. So you come here and start typing the trade desk. Logo matches. Okay. Now here also, though we logically I feel this is a young company, so the same people would be there, but current or past. So people who have worked with this company are currently working or past work, and they had these titles, current or past, right? Because that is what the company wants to ensure. There are 93 people. You say search. So what has happened? Current or past titles, the titles what we are looking for from the company, what we are looking for, right? So now see here, I already have done this search. So now this person is not useful because he's a SVP of marketing. Now this person, see now, for example, this Susan, she has worked with Trade Desk from 2016 to 2020. She has left, but when company has filed for IPO, she was there. So we'll open her profile. You can right mouse click it and open in the new window so your search does not get disturbed. If you click, it will not open in a new window and you'll have to again click back and sometimes you're confused where the search is gone. So it's better to click right mouse as I did and click open in new window. Okay. Now this person, I'll again go back. Just it's taking lots of time today to open. Generally, it doesn't happen that way with my broadband. Yeah. So what we did, again, I will tell you, right mouse click here on our name and open in new tab. So the search is in one window. And one more thing, what you can do is you can pin this search. You know, pinning, what happens with pinning, even if suppose you close the window or, close your Chrome, something happens, your search does not get disturbed. Otherwise, you have to go back and look into the history. It's better, whatever is the important Chrome page, you pin it. So, don't lose it. Now we'll go to this Susan. So Susan is not right now working with this company. She is with another company, but she was in this company, the Trade Desk, for 5 years, right? But okay, now issue is here. She has mentioned here 2017 to 2021. Okay, and here she has mentioned 2017. Okay, so what has happened that 2016 she was not there, right? When the company has filed for the IPO, she joined later. So maybe we'll have to look for more person. Now this Dave Pickles we already taken. Okay, now this person again, Crystal was past role. What has happened now since we said show us the person who has worked with trade desk in the past, what LinkedIn sales navigator is only highlighting this. So this is really good for us, cool for us, right? So right now I'm just looking for who was the chief marketing officer that point of time. So I'm just searching, but I'm not finding it. There are so many people to search. So what we do, whatever we are getting confirmed, let's forget chief marketing officer, right? And let's say what other title CTO we got. This person was also not there when the company filed for the IPO. Director product marketing we don't need because we need a product, a VP product or head of product. Now, product marketing is different. So head of marketing, okay, I feel even this person was not there when the company filed. So let's see. No. Okay, now GM Global Marketing and Communications. See what general manager. So there is a and VP Global Marketing. So she is the right person, but okay, let me just check. Okay, this person also joined Traders 2018. What is happening? I'm not looking at these people because it is showing that this person is 2 years and 4 months in this role in this company. So obviously the person is not or was not there when the company has filed for the IPO. So I'm just looking at this third line here. For 2 years. Now this comes. We need to skip, right? Okay. So we are not finding the people who were there. These all people have seemed to have joined later, right? If you see 6 months, so no chance the person would be. So logically, I think she has selected here 2016 and 20. So maybe she is the right choice. So we'll take a risk and copy her name first. So I say controls. Okay, I have opened it. So I will copy her name here. This is the risk I am taking. He was chief marketing officer there. Then what happens on LinkedIn? Suppose we can't copy this link because client may not have a sales navigator account. So we have to click here on these three dots, go to view on linkedin.com and immediately copy Control C, come here and hyperlink it. Okay. So we found three people. Right now we need to find CHRO. We are not able to find people. They all have joined the company recently, but there are many people to see. We have second page. Okay. I'm just skipping the people. I'm looking for somebody who writes 5 years or 6 years in the company, you know, something like that. So I'm not finding these people here. 8 years, okay. But then anyway, he was okay. I changed the company. Is it they are they looking for? They are not looking for CFO. Okay. Otherwise, this okay. This even this person, people operation has joined recently. If the person has worked in the past, it is highlighting this. If you notice this, this person is in the past role, so it is highlighting trade desk because that is what we asked LinkedIn to show. So either the person is working with the company in the past, it will show, or it will show at the top here below the name of the person. Okay, senior product manager, the person has just joined. These people are of no use because, okay, now this person is what? What was he in 2016? He has left 2015. He was general manager advance. No, was not there. Okay, now this person is was for VP only. I think this company has many people joining recently. No, what was the observer? He was a director. No, he will not do. Vice President, People and Culture. He has left before the IPO. Okay. No. Okay, so what has happened? We have found only one person. We have not found the CHRO who was with them when they filed the IPO. So what we do? Trade desk, we can go to their company page and try to look for you know people there. So we'll go to this company. So about us. Okay, the leaderships. Okay, I missed this point. We have the CEO and CTO confirmed. These two people we confirmed. This we now. So the only thing is chief people officer. So account global client development. Okay, SVP product. So they don't have anybody with head product title. So the highest title they have in product is SVP, senior VP. So we can take this. So this is how we have to understand. Everything will not be available on LinkedIn. So the only thing this person should be working in the company when they file for the IPO. So what they have the highest title they have is SVP and not head of product. Okay. And now I think, and even they don't have a proper title like, so this chief people officer is the title they have. Okay. So what we can do is we go to Google. What we do, we now trade this, right? Okay. So let's see. Okay, this person did not come in the search because I have not put the people word. This is why maybe hopefully she was there when they filed for the IPO. So we need to update our search. Okay. She did not come because officer. So we can update it considering this new learning made of. They want somebody at the top, not exactly the same title. And what we need to understand that the company in the company's hierarchy, these people are only SVP they have. So we can take this person SVP, then we can. It seems they don't have any chief product. So when you have to find the lead, don't only depend on LinkedIn. You can go to the company page. So Veena, Chief People Officer, hopefully she was there, and now they don't have a revenue officer, I believe. Yeah, they have. Sorry. So we can also look for team seams. Okay. So what happens here? I can do one more. I can tell you one thing. Since this did not work, there is another tactic which I always use is just say product. So anything which comes before or after product would be taken care of. Okay. Then we say people. Then we say HR. Then we say revenue. I'll tell you how to. So what happens? Anything with product title will come. But then if I only do this, then anybody will come with product in the title. Junior people will come. So what we do here, we have taken the titles, but people companies don't have people with similar title. But we want people from certain function, certain department. So revenue is one department. Product is technical product, or maybe insurance product, finance product, that kind of thing. People, HR. You know, right? Then what do? We go to view all filter, and then we have taken people with only bare minimum things in the title, so we filter them by seniority. Now seniority is very risky many a times, but yeah, all these people would be at CXO level, or mostly we can take VPs, nothing below. So seniority level, if you take, then there are 66 people. See, not even director, VP. So now let's go to Veena. Veena was not chief people officer when they filed for the IPO. She joined in 2019, so she is not suitable. Team Sims. So let's do Team Sims because it's there on there. Maybe I feel what they have done, they hired all these people when they filed for the IPO. Oh, sorry, when they become publicly limited company. And that's why these people were not there. Or I just said that they must have left the company. Team Sims, Chief Revenue Officer. The search we need to do using both the combinations. This person is the highest title they have. We'll come to. So I'll close this now. So now we come to this search. So let's look at this search. How it's now this Veena has come. But anyway, she's of no use. So let's look for vice president. Okay, now this person can be added because logically what happened? She was the highest uh, vice president of global human resources in 2016. Right? I think that time they may not have the person with chief title in global human resources. That's what it seems. So Megan is the right choice for this, and that is what the company is paying for us. Not only just going by the whatever we see on LinkedIn, thinking on our own, looking at the titles, and that's what this company is paying us for. Right? Thinking on our own to find the person. They just want what objective is. They just want somebody who was at the top management, and the top management starts from VP and above. So though company has said chief, but if there was no chief title at that point of time, then the next title would be VP. And obviously, I think logically it seems that that time they did not have anybody with chief title, but VP was the highest management title in HR. So we can take this person. Megan is the right person, right? That point of time she was there. Exactly. Let's confirm this again by going down. Let's go to her. So how we do? We click on three dots. So chief revenue officer. Yeah, I think yes, he was there in the company when the company has filed for the IPO, but he was not chief revenue officer at that point of time. He was SPP inventory partnerships. If you see logically, he would be the person. He got the promotion as chief revenue officer in 2020. So he was the person. If he is a revenue officer, means he was doing the same work. So this is the right person. So team seems is the right person. I'll type down because it's a simple name. So type down instead of copying, and I have already copied his link. I'll double click and I will. So we got one more person. Now this Megan, we have to go to LinkedIn. So the expectation is looking for the top management in that company at that point of time. Now this person, Team Sims is the right example that he is a chief revenue officer right now. He was in the company when company has filed for the IPO, but his title was different. But now it seems by what we saw on their website and on LinkedIn, there was no other person with chief revenue officer at that point of time of the IPO. So he was the person only who was there, and later he got the right promotion as a chief revenue officer. So we can take the risk of putting this, and I am sure this is the right profile what company would accept. So that is what the researcher, the recruiter, okay, this person. See, he was vice president global human resources. Oh, sorry, she, Megan. So Megan was there when they filed for the IPO. I think she had just joined when they filed for the IPO in the same month. She is right. So now Megan off. So you just click here, copy the name, Megan, copy her link, Control A, Control C. Try to avoid using mouse because otherwise your become fingers will pain later. So Megan we got. And now that other person, product leader, we can also find the same way. So this is how we can find the people using Sales Navigator, Google search, and using lots of own logic and own thinking. But if we just go on searching exactly the same title, then you will not get anybody, and you will figure there are no people available. One thing what we need to always remember is that company is not looking for, even in recruitment or in lead generation, companies never look for exact title. They look for person at that level. So here when they say CMO, so they will accept head marketing, and each company will have different titles and designations, right? So we need to understand the meaning behind it, and we cannot say no, I did not get chief product officer, so I did not have. Maybe that company did not have that hierarchies. They keep on changing it. So maybe that point of time, VP product was at the highest title. So take that. And if you feel that this might be risky or client might be, creating a problem, so best way is to right mouse click, put a note here. No other higher, highest, higher title found during 2016. So logically, these will be the top HR during IPO. Yeah, I'll tell the client that we have put the notes wherever we do not find the person with the exact title, but somebody who has the top management VP and above. So same way you can take the product, that SVP product leader here, and put the notes here. And one more thing, what we need to remember, wherever we are sure that the person is right, but client might object. So client, if putting the notes like this, definitely helps us in justifying that we have done the proper research and we have thought on our own. And that is what the clients like. So I believe this helps you in doing the proper search and you understand how to do the better search using Google and LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Thank you so much.